Yo, what's up, everybody? JC in the house. Everybody gather around. Your boy JC in the house. Today's topic is respect her crown. Um, Respect her. Do good by her, and just make just be cautious that that is somebody's mother, daughter, niece, etc. And we gotta do a better job as far as just having the kind of respect that we expect to have as men. You know, what's going on, Rochelle? You know, everybody gather around. JC in the house. You know, but yeah, though, like I said, we gotta do a better job with respecting women, honoring women, and being upfront with our intentions, and just understand that that's somebody's, like I said, it's somebody's daughter, that's somebody's mother, niece, and you know, the same way you want to be respected, respect that lady. You know, don't belittle her, don't talk down to her, don't curse her out, don't call her out her name, and just make sure you try to love on her. You know, because sometimes you can get in arguments, heated debates, and you know, sometimes you're not really yourself. Sometimes you may call her out her name, but you really don't want to do all that. You know, what's going on? What's going on, Marlon? What's going on, Valerie? What's going on, everybody? Yeah, like I said, don't sit there belittle her, don't talk down to her. You know, she's a queen. You know, a lot of women they're queen, but they still sleep. Though they still like Neo in the Matrix. They still sleep. They're still unaware, and you know, a lot of times they do go out here and try to find love, and you know, a lot of brothers out here just playing games and stuff. And then we have the nerve to see why she won't open up, why she don't have any, why she has trust issues, etc. Because you know, not enough men are out there doing her right. You know, and then we always keep talking about choosing better, but at the same time, we gotta be better men, and we need to be other men, holding other men accountable. So there are better choices that women can choose from. You know, like I said, some women feel like abuse is love, hitting someone is love, and that's not really the case. You know, that's not love. That's being really disrespectful. And you know, if somebody loves you, he's gonna make sure he takes time for you. He's gonna give you his undivided attention. He's gonna plan dates. He's gonna plan activities for you. He's not going to always have an excuse. Oh, I'm out with my boys. Oh, I'm out with, you know, this person, that person. You know, he's gonna make sure you first priority. You know, understand that a man, he has to go out there and work. He has to, his own life he has to maintain, but he won't put anything over his woman. You know, and what's going on, Kiana, Dean, Michelle, Brown, Smith? What's going on, everybody? Well, yeah, though, like I said, you dealing with a man who's dogging you out, curse you out, you know, not putting you as a top priority. Then you're not really dealing with a man. You're dealing with a wrong boy. You know, he's not in there checking up on your safety, not making sure that you ate this morning, this afternoon. You know, doesn't want to take time out to read to you. You know, listen to poetry, listen to music with you. Then you know you're dealing with a grown boy. What's going on, Smiley? What's going on, Carter, Tommy? You know, like I said, you're dealing with a grown boy. You know, who hasn't matured enough to expand his mind and actually love to, you know, want the best out of the woman. You know, like I said, you can't expect the woman to be wholesome and you're giving her bad seed. You know, like she's an incubator. Whatever you put into her, that's what she'll most likely reproduce. So we gotta do a better job as far as planting good seeds into her. You know, let's plant seeds of life, seeds of encouragement into her. You know, let's try to make sure he has a wonderful, amazing day. You know, not just saying it just to be saying it, but actually have some kind of intent. Like if you had a daughter, like you want a man treating your daughter. You know, You know, like I said, it's funny how we respect women at our jobs. We can respect women out in the street sometimes, but it comes down to our lady or just women that we're dealing with, we like to be rude or disrespectful. Like, nah, you should have that same kind of energy, if we're not twice as much, you know, as far as the respect factor, you know. You know, you shouldn't be giving, you know, somebody you don't even know the more respect than the person who you're laying down with every night, or somebody who you're constantly trying to build something with. You know, that should be your first priority. But it's like we put everything above her. You know, we put our game and we put our music career, we put our what's it called, entertainment. You know, and then you know I saw that little picture on Facebook about the guy sitting there on the hospital bed, like his girl or his wife, whatever. She was in the hospital bed. He's out there playing PlayStation. I'm just like, come on now, you really playing PlayStation? And you see your wife or girlfriend or whoever the woman was is there with the child, you know. And I saw a lot of people kind of get their reactions on that. You know, oh, it's just a video game, and he don't want to be there. You know, 9-10 hours while his woman is giving birth. I'm like, see, that's where you're going wrong. You know, if a man can't put aside childish games like video game, TV, sports, and be there for a lady when she need him the most, then you dealing with a wrong boy. And it just said that a lot of women, they have accepted that type of mentality. You know, like, they just expect, so less of a man because that's what they've been accustomed to dealing with. You know, what's going on, Lacey? You know, they've been, so used to just men doing the bare minimum. So, a picture of a man playing PlayStation is just normal to him, or a man not trying to pay the bills as far as when they go out, or a man not holding the door. That just seems normal because she's so used to doing it by herself, so it's really tough for a man of my standard, my quality, for my principles to actually go out there and hold the door open. It doesn't really feel as appreciated because it's like, oh, I got it. I'm like, nah, I mean, I understand you got it, but when you're in the presence of a man, he's supposed to do that for you. He's supposed to pump your gas. He's supposed to make sure that you got something to eat. Yeah, I know you're gonna eat with or without me, but it's like I gotta feel somewhat needed. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't just about what you can do. Okay, that's cool. You do this by yourself, but when you present of a man, he's supposed to take burdens off you, not add more stress to you. You know. And if you're dealing with a man who you constantly gotta tell that man to go and get a job, constantly tell that man, oh, I need quality time. Oh, you haven't taken me out. Oh, you're not paying attention to me enough. You really dealing with a grown boy, because at the end of the day, a man gonna make sure he do what he gotta do to meet your needs and make sure that you're comfortable. Make sure that make sure that you're doing everything. The house is maintained. He's not out there. You ain't got to sit there and worry about him out there cheating on you. He out there working the job, making sure he go to the body, making sure he's exercising, and he makes stuff. He's very creative of how he dates and stuff. He's not just a boring bow, hey, let's just order pizza, and he just completely forgets about your core values, your core needs, and he stopped romancing you, etc. So what's going on, Valerie, Theresa? What's going on, everybody? JC. What's going on, April? But yeah, like I said, you're a queen, and what you tolerate is what you're gonna accept. You don't accept any kind of nonsense, then you're not gonna. A man can't come into your circle and cause any kind of pain or torture to you. You have standards about yourself. Like, you're going to respect me. You're going to make sure I'm okay. You're going to make sure that I'm well taken care of. You know what I mean? Then he doesn't have a choice but to abide by it, or he's going to have to move forward, get that pink slip, because a lot of women, they don't know their self-worth, they don't know their value, and a lot of times they, like I said, they just settling because they feel like that's the best they can get. But like I said, it's better to be single. It's better to be single, enjoying your queendom, than to be with somebody and you constantly got to keep nagging him and constantly just bring chaos to your life. So that's something that we gotta worry about as well. You know, just deal with men who have good motives, good positive energy around you, and are trying to uplift you and have a vision for himself and have a vision for you as well. You know, something that a lot of men are really struggling at is prioritizing their women. It's like, yeah, you work and yeah, you're going to the job. Yeah, that's cool, but it's like, when you going to have time for the woman? She's aching. Like, when you going to have time for me? And you should never put your woman that type of position where she got to keep begging you to ask you, begging you to spend time with her. Like, come on now. And you got so many men that's out there willing to do stuff for her. Like, you know, she's the blessing, she's the favor. So you got to treat her like that. You know, you can't do that. Then, like I said, resign from the position, move it on to the next man. Don't keep her hostage for another man. You know, if you're not going to do it right, you're not going to treat her right, then give her the pink slip and move forward with your life. But yeah, that's all I had to say. You know, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share the video. And I appreciate everybody for watching. Y'all be easy. Peace.